she is a wonderful passer. And you have to have that ability. And sometimes you get it from other sports. She played soccer growing up, to be able to see something before it happens. And that's a lot of what soccer is. It's something happens to something happens, and then it's going to happen over here. To be able to see that.
Dan Patrick brought attention to what he described as the WNBA putting Caitlin Clark in a position designed to make her struggle. Even with that alleged setup, Caitlin pushed through the obstacles and proved just how elite she truly is. Interestingly, the Rookie of the Year competition has been incredibly tight this season, particularly when you consider the way the media frames the discussion.
The WNBA tried to capitalize on her popularity and crammed a lot of games in over a short amount of time, playing against the best teams in the WNBA. Well, she struggled, and they started out 0-5, and then all of a sudden she was overrated.
She currently tops all rookies in both scoring and assists, and ranks third overall in the league in assists. It's almost unbelievable how rapidly she has evolved into one of the premier playmakers in the Women's National Basketball Association. The all-time rookie benchmark for assists per game stands at 7.5, set by Ticha Penicairo back in 1998. With Caitlin averaging 7.4 assists per contest, she's right on the verge of eclipsing that mark. If her teammates continue converting the scoring chances she creates, it's very likely she'll claim that record as well. And securing the fastest triple-double in league history isn't the only milestone she has achieved. She also became the quickest rookie in WNBA history to surpass 100 points and 50 assists, accomplishing that feat in just 8 games. All of this has come even amid claims that the league structured circumstances in a way that made her path more challenging from the start.
They knew a year out she could be the number 1 pick. They give her the toughest schedule, early schedule in the league over any other team. And remember, the Indiana Fever were the worst team. So she comes in, they start 1-8. They put nothing but quality veteran teams that had been in the playoffs. Terrible start.
Others have echoed the same viewpoint. It almost feels like there was a failure to recognize that a once-in-a-generation superstar was arriving, and as a result, the proper structure and systems weren't fully prepared to maximize the surge in attention and popularity she would bring to the Women's National Basketball Association.
And Dawn Staley, great coach, South Carolina, came out and said, well, this is expected of Caitlin Clark. She's supposed to be great. She's not the Rookie of the Year. Angel Reese is, because that's a surprise, which to me is wrong, because Angel Reese was the best player on the team that won a national championship in college.
Even after a sluggish beginning, Caitlin responded by elevating her play, lifting her team, and gradually moving them up the standings. She became just the 4th rookie in Women's National Basketball Association history to post 50 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists across her first 3 games. What makes that accomplishment even more remarkable is the level of competition she faced. She put up those numbers against elite teams like the Connecticut Sun and the New York Liberty, all while dealing with an unprecedented level of attention night after night. Game after game, it appears opposing teams design their entire defensive schemes to contain her. That intense focus has sometimes crossed the line into hard fouls and questionable tactics, yet none of it has dimmed her impact. In fact, Caitlin Clark became the fastest player in WNBA history since 1998 to reach 150 career assists, reinforcing that her skill set has seamlessly carried over to the professional stage. Despite stacking up these milestones, it often feels like her excellence is met with excessive criticism. Some argue that she was expected to produce at this level, and that expectation somehow makes her achievements less impressive. Meanwhile, supporters of Angel Reese point out that fewer people anticipated her historic rookie campaign, suggesting that should weigh heavily in the Rookie of the Year debate. The contrast in how each player's success is framed has sparked accusations of double standards, and Dan Patrick hasn't hesitated to call that out.
When you think about it, for what it's worth, it seems to me it's harder to go 13 straight double-doubles than it is to have a triple-double.
I agree with
when
that.
When you're shooting the basketball, it's 17 shots for her last game for Caitlin Clark. 17 shots.
3 of 12 from 3.
3 of 12 from 3. 12 of those shots were threes attempted.
Angel Reese has made an explosive start to her WNBA career. She became the first rookie since Ryan Howard of the Atlanta Dream to record 5 consecutive double-digit scoring games at the start of her rookie season. Dominating in the paint, she pulled down 24 offensive rebounds in her first 5 games, second only to Yolanda Griffith, who had 31. Angel also made history by setting a league record with 7 consecutive double-doubles during her rookie season. On June 30th, 2024, in a matchup against the Minnesota Lynx, she broke Candace Parker's record, establishing a new WNBA record of 10 consecutive double-doubles in a single season. For her efforts, she was named Rookie of the Month for June. Shortly after, on July 7th, Angel extended her record to 13 consecutive double-doubles, a streak some consider even more impressive than Caitlin Clark's historic triple-double performances.
Unbelievable. No one knows who had the record for 9 straight. No one cares. Who has the record even in the NBA? Do we have any clue who's had the most consecutive double-doubles? It's a distinction. It's not a record. They're trying to draw a box score person.
However, this intense focus on Angel Reese's double-doubles is exactly why Jason Whitlock suspects that there might be something questionable happening behind the scenes in the WNBA.
I think with Caitlin Clark, and if you look at her numbers in the last 10 games, she's not only good, she's getting better. As she's catching up to the speed, she's getting much better, much more quickly. So it's one of those things. I will support quarterbacks who are highly productive and throw some picks.
He argues that the WNBA is deliberately downplaying Caitlin Clark's achievements to spotlight other players instead. It appears the league is actively shaping alternative narratives. Some suggest the motive is to generate more perceived competition. Everyone knows Caitlin is the favorite for Rookie of the Year, but by emphasizing Angel Reese's accomplishments, a different storyline emerges. In fact, Colin Cowherd has noted that Caitlin isn't receiving the recognition she deserves. Her overall game continues to improve week by week, including her shooting and ball control. Focusing on her occasional off games seems to be part of a deliberate narrative crafted by some to shift attention away from her consistent excellence.
Said this all season, BC. My Rookie of the Year is going to go based on the standing.
Okay.
Because I think that is how you have the opportunity to measure impact.
And the sky's right above them.
And the Sky right now are in the playoffs, so you'd have to give the nod in my mind to Angel Reese. Look, the double-double streak that she's rocking and rolling, chasing down 12 double-doubles to start is the record.
This also lends credibility to Dan Patrick's earlier point that the WNBA may have set Caitlin Clark up for challenges right from the start. Now, some are pointing to team standings as justification for giving Angel Reese the Rookie of the Year award over Caitlin, even though the level of competition each faced has been markedly different.
They're creating arguments here, and really there's none. Angel Reese has had a really good year. A double-double is something that we can go, oh, I can grab a hold of that. Man, she's got double-doubles. Okay. She does just about every night. Caitlin Clark has a bullseye on her back every single game. You must stop her.
The public clearly sees Caitlin Clark's greatness more accurately than much of the media or even some veterans. While Angel Reese has had an impressive rookie season with her double-doubles, sometimes aided by her team, Caitlin faces a bullseye every game and still continues to shatter records, from franchise records in assists to historic 20-point double-doubles alongside Aaliyah Boston. Despite attempts to craft alternative narratives or downplay her achievements, Caitlin's dominance is undeniable. She is the clear frontrunner for Rookie of the Year, while Angel remains an outstanding player, but no one questions that Caitlin Clark's season has already cemented her place in WNBA history.